grade. Y'all thought we was done for it? Nope, we not. We still back in the business. Oh, bro, grade. Motherfuckers can't stop us, for we strong with this shit. Happy Sunday to everybody that's out there. Y'all probably at church right now and shit. I know nobody ain't got school right now. So I know y'all up in this bitch early. So we finna get started. We finna start out with the public transportation on fourth grade. Growing up in the trenches, folk, motherfuckers ain't had cars like that, folk, on bro grade. We had to take public transportation. That's the trains, buses, and doing all that shit, folk, it's the rack, folk, so it get bussin', folk. If you know, then you know. If your ass done rode the CTA, the Pays, the motherfucking red line, the green, any of them bitches, you seen shit cracking, folk. I done seen a lot of shit happening on the bus. I'm talking about niggas seeing they ops to beating their ass in the seat, patching them up, then going on buses deep as hell to go to the mall on bro grade. Me and Fonum used to be deep as fuck, 10 deep, going to the mall on the bus on bro grade. Do your motherfucking research on niggas piling up on buses, getting it cracking. Everybody go straight to the back. On fourth grade, we going straight to the back. You feel me? On Fonum grade, a lot of motherfuckers, they don't know, on folks going straight to the back. And even sneaking on buses on fourth grade, like motherfuckers that had their time, they was fucked up out here, ain't had no money. Motherfuckers will sneak on the train or the bus on bro grade. The way you supposed to sneak on the bus, a motherfucker damn near as tall as me and try to go in that bitch on the side. You know, buses got two doors. They got the doors at the driver's side and they got the door in the middle. The door in the middle, motherfuckers will try to sneak on that bitch. Right, everybody coming on the main door. The driver gotta watch all these people before they be looking in the rearview mirror. Cause you know a lot of bus drivers, they look in the rearview mirror to see if you doing something. So if everybody all piling up on in the front of the bus, everybody getting on in the middle of that bitch on bro grade, like everybody coming right through the middle of that bitch. It be that easy, fo. I'm telling you, fo. Like, I ain't gonna bap, it be that motherfucker easy, folk. Motherfuckers come right through that bitch, shoot right in. They don't even see the motherfucker get on. Then on the train, it's two different type of trains. The red line and all them, they a different type than the Metro. The Metro, you gotta sit on that bitch and the conductors gotta come check your tickets. You know, like Polar Express when they punch the holes in them bitches. That's how the Metro work. But it's damn near was kind of easy to like get past that. You just had to hide though. Like you gotta find a way to hide to get past that. The conductor people that come and punch the tickets, you gotta make it seem like they already punched your ticket, folks. And the only way you can do that is to already have one already right there that somebody else had that's old. And they could, you know, that bitch probably punched in. But now it's probably way more difficult now because it's 2025. They probably upgraded the technology and shit. So I don't think you would be able to sneak on the Metro no more. But the regular train, the red line, the only way you was sneaking on that bitch is if you could jump over the thing. Don't you know the things that you go past, that you go through, that are like a metal detector on bro grade? We used to jump over them bitches, folks. If you don't get caught jumping over them bitches, you could go right down to the red line station or the blue line or anything. Just as long as you could jump that thing. Cause you ain't no way getting past that thing while the security right there. Sometimes it be days the security not right there. On fourth grade, the security don't be right there 25-8. That motherfucker probably somewhere at the bathroom or taking a break. But the times they want right there, I'm jumping that bitch. You hear me, folk? I'm jumping right over that bitch. You crazy as hell if you ain't think I was jumping over that bitch, man. Look, if any type of time I feel like I could get through that bitch for free without paying, I'm taking that opportunity on fourth grade. Motherfuckers ain't want to pay $1.50 or $2 and shit to get on the bus, folks. We was shorties, we ain't have it like that. Motherfuckers wanted to save their money to put towards some weed, or they wanted to go buy some snacks at the store. I ain't finna spend this shit on no bus. But it was some motherfuckers who had bus cards and shit, folks. I never was a nigga who had a bus card, folks. Like, I always rode the bus to go hustle my money up and sell candy, but I never had a bus card for real. I mean, I probably had like I think I had a 7-week pass one time or 2 times, and I used to get on the bus with that bitch, zoop, zoop. That bitch go right through the thing, zoop, zoop. On fourth grade, you be right in that bitch on fourth grade on the bus. But one thing that I know, the red line way treacherous than the buses, folks. Because at a time, the red line was down. And a lot of motherfuckers that's from the rack, y'all know what I'm talking about. The red line was once down one time. This one shit was really busting, folks. Because that the red line was down, everybody had to go to Garfield to catch the shuttles. So now we at 55th and Garfield to go catch the shuttle buses that fucked up everything because we used to go on the 95th to catch all these trains. But now we on 55th and Garfield, we got to catch the shuttles to take us wherever we need to go. Now that shit was a little different. I got kind of used to that side instead of just going straight to the machine and getting your ticket to get right on the red line or right on the blue line or right on the green line. Cause I told y'all when I was hustling selling candy, I used to take all these certain lines to the end sometimes to go sell it. Like if I'm on the red line, the last stop is Howard. I'm going all the way to Howard on Fourth Grade. If you go all the way to Howard and you get on the blue line, matter of fact, you go all the way to, I used to get on the blue line, go to Jefferson Park. From Jefferson Park, you could get on the yellow line and go to Skokie. I really kind of forgot how it worked, but I know Skokie is the yellow line on Bro Grade. I used to go to Skokie to sell that shit too. I had to hustle in all different areas of the fucking city on Bro Grade. I was trying to get some money on folks, and I wasn't gonna make it just sitting out there in the rack. I had to get farther deep in, up north. On Fourth Grade, I had to get farther up north to make my money, boy. Every day, I'm ready to get on the train and the bus. I'm hustling. You can't pay me to get on the train and the bus now, folks. At this age, niggas getting a melon split, but I ain't gonna bout. One time I got on the bus, folks, same dude that I seen on my cousin block that was hanging with my cousins. He probably ain't even remember it was me. He looking dead at me. He steady staring at me. I'm thinking in my head like, this folks mans. You know, this my cousin mans and shit. I ain't thinking none of it. But he really just staring at me real for a long time because he think I'm his op. Like on Fourth Grade, this nigga think I'm his op. I'm sitting here thinking like, should I just go shake folks' hand and shit? Because folks just staring at me, folks. He looking at me just staring like, damn, folks, didn't you just see me on the block, folks? Bro, like, he must have been off some type of drug, because ain't no way in hell he could have thought I was his op. Folks walked up to me and say, hey, what's your name? I told his ass my name and shit. He say, you look familiar, folks. I say, you know my cousin them, you feel me? From the 12, you know for them. That's you? He get that, oh, my bad, I thought you was one of the ops. I'm thinking like, damn, fool, you was finna patch me in this bitch? I was finna have to fight on the bus on Bro Grade. But hey, I ain't get no fuck, boy. I'm in the trenches. This is what up on Fourth Grade. That's how I always was growing up, folks. I wasn't no super tough ass nigga or nothing. But if it was down to throw these bitches, it was what up on Fourth Grade. It don't matter where we at. We finna throw these bitches on Bro Grade. Just put your two knuckles up and let's throw these bitches on Bro. Because if it was that, it was that. But shit didn't want that, folks. And a lot of funny shit that's going on when I was living in the hood and shit is two different occasions of me walking past niggas and they got tough after I walked past. So you think I was gonna turn back around and go back to them? No, that shit was over with. You had all the time and space to do whatever you wanted to. So there was this one time I'm in the gardens and shit. I'm walking, we finna walk to Harvey. I used to walk far as hell, fool. I used to walk from the gardens to Harvey, Harvey to the gardens, from Chicago Heights to Harvey. I used to be a walking ass nigga on Bro Grade. Real tall nigga, steady walking. That's why you can't catch me outside walking now. Cause I did it made up for all these years of fucking walking on Bro Grade. So yeah. We on our way to Harvey and shit from the gardens, folks, because you know we from Harvey, so we always like to going back to our hometown, folks. No matter where we move, motherfucker want to get back to where gang them at. This our homies. These our day ones. We want to get back to them. So we walk up out. I mean, we walking and shit. It's two niggas walking. It's two niggas walking our way and we walking their way. So we walking and shit. We all breeze past each other on Fourth Grade. I can lie to you, right hand of God. We all breeze past each other. We walk straight past like an interaction. They look, we walk right past. Now me and Bro get all the way, probably like a whole block away. We get a whole block away. These niggas get to turning around saying, what? What? Like he yelling far as hell. And I'm thinking like, what the fuck is he yelling for? He what? What? Like we was sneak dissing and we said something, folks. So we so fucking far from each other now. He waited to say that. Well, he's gone, bro. So I'm thinking like, bro, you think I'm gonna stop my walking journey and go all the way back there and fight y'all niggas? Hell nah, boy, you just walked past me. That shit goofy as hell. You a Gilbert if you would have went back and did that shit. These niggas already walked past you. These niggas they was scared. They could have said what they was gonna say when they was right there. Why they wait till we get past? Not thorough. Another situation that happened was me and my cousin, we in Dalton and shit. We walking and shit, the same way. We walking towards Harvey. We coming through, you know, you got it when you come in from the gardens is like Riverdale and Dalton, right in between each other. You coming right, walking through Dalton. So we walking right through Dalton. It's two niggas standing right there, for we walk right past them, bro. I kid you not, folks breathed on us. Like, he was so close, he breathed on me and cuz. So folks breathed on us, like we was that close. We walked right through their ass, boom. Same situation, we get five. Four of them get to saying, what's good? What y'all on? Hey, check it out. Like, bro, you was just sitting next to me. Like, I don't know, folks. Maybe because I'm tall as hell and niggas just got to think like, damn, should we try it, folks? Tall as hell. We don't want to try dude. He might fucking knock us the fuck out. I don't know what they thinking, folks, because it was plenty of situations I could have got jumped when people said they was going to jump me and they didn't jump me. On Fourth Grade, it was a lot of situations where niggas said they was going to jump me or they was going to do something to me. They never did nothing to me. I done been around a lot of motherfuckers, folks. Shit then got real, folks. Like, we was real life deep as hell, running deep as hell as shorties, folks. Like, real life would piece you up, you feel me? We running the streets, folks, all deep as hell, folks. I got my ex, four of them got his ex outside, all us, we talking to all these group of girls, folks. So now we talking to these group of bops and shit. They got niggas that they used to talk to that they claiming as they friends now. So a situation happened where we all linked up together, folks, and I felt like it was sneak dissing in the air and shit. So we had to do what we had to do. You feel me? What's good, Twine? Send them donations, Twine, on folks. What happened? But yeah, folks, we instantly, what's good, folks? Let's get it cracking. So these niggas get on Twitter and shit, get the woofing and shit. Now they on Twitter woofing and shit. What's good? They get on Twitter woofing and shit. So I'm like, these niggas ain't on shit, folks. We'll get up with y'all ass for real. So these girls wanted to do some messy shit, folks. They threw a whole party, folks. They threw a whole kickback and say ops allowed. So that they ops allowed and we allowed. The niggas they used to talk to ops, basically, because they sneak dissing us. So now we walking down they strip. It's nighttime, the party busting. We all meet up at this one store on Bro Grade. We deep as fuck. I'm talking 10 deep. All type of YNs. We YNs at this point. We outside ready to do a drill. So we go down the street, folk. We walking down they shit, folk. They all at the party ready to get it cracking. We all walking down like Def Jam Fight in New York when they walking towards the gang and they walking towards the other gang on bro. That's how it was. We walking towards their ass on Fourth Grade. So as we getting closer, motherfuckers start getting scared. I guess the girl who I used to talk to, mama, what is y'all doing out here? Y'all need to go home. What is y'all doing? Y'all need to go home. We getting that, man. We ain't trying to hit that phone. Telephone them to get outside. Let's box on Bro Grade. We ready to stop this whole party. So they out there, they scared and shit. They all hiding in the back and shit. They not letting us get to them and shit. Motherfuckers do the dumbest shit in the world, folks. The shit that the neighborhood people always do. They call the police, folks. I'm damn, folks. Now we gotta run. Now we all running fast as hell, dipping through yards, jumping over gates, all that and shit, folks. Now we fucking wasting our energy running and shit. Cause they wanna call the police, folks. We deep as hell. We look like we trying to cause a big ass scene. So at the end of the day, the police was gonna get out and doing their fucking job, and I ain't got time for that. So I ran. Fourth Grade, we got up out of the hall ass. Failed mission. We couldn't even get up with them niggas, folks. Ever since then, we done called they ass police on multiple times. But whole time, we never really knew why we went into it with niggas, folks. Cause a lot of niggas wanted to get into it over bitches, folks. Like on Bro Grade, I used to just be like a nigga that was just rapping and shit, folks. I ain't never like, I just had the aura. I don't know. When I started rapping, I had aura, folks. Everybody on me. Bitches wanna fuck me. Bitches fanned out. It's corn and all that. You thinking I got aura right now, folks? I had aura back then on folks. They was on me, folks. Bitches yelling my name, doing all that. Niggas, little kids asking for my autograph. Shit was real, folks. You gotta think about it. When I was rapping, when nobody really rapping, folks, but Lil Durk, Chief Keef, ducking them on Fourth Grade. It wasn't no all these extra new YNs and none of that. It wasn't none of that shit, folks. I've been rapping, folks. You feel me? Like before LA Capone and all them started getting on that scene, I was rapping, folks, on Fourth Grade. Like I was real like rapping. I went like turn, cause the studio I was in and stuff, but I worked with what I had. When you rapping, folks, you gotta work with what you got. Sometimes you gotta get that phone and use BandLab. I started out rapping on SoundCloud off my phone audio. So to have BandLab out nowadays is thorough, folks, because it's a new thing. But it's a new thing for y'all, because I used to be rapping on my phone without editing on bro. I used to have studios on my device, on my Galaxy, on Bro Grave. If you a real rapper, you didn't have apps on your Galaxy that can edit your music on Photo Grave. I really wanted to rap, so I did all the shit that I can to motherfucker rap and shit, folks. So I just did all I can, folks, on Bro Grave. So as I started rapping and shit, I'm chopping it up with my cousin and shit, Famous Dex. On Folks Grave, Famous Dex, my cousin and shit. I don't really like telling people that and shit, because folks says real life did a lot of his people bogus. See, me on the other hand, I ain't fuck with him because he lied to me, folks. He said he was gonna hop on one of my songs, folks. So he said he gonna hop on one of my songs and shit and all that. Folks says did all the little shit that he can and shit. So I'm thinking like, is he gonna really hop on the song? I really thought he was gonna hop on the song because he made a video to the song, but I don't got the video no more to show nobody. But he made a video to the song before he shot that Trap Me. And when he shot Trap Me with Laka, that's when he really went up. He was already getting buzz and going up off the FBG Duck and Billionaire Black videos and shit. But it's just like folks had aura. All the shit was coming to him. I seen it coming. Folks never stopped dropping videos. So then he never stopped dropping videos. After the Trap Me, he recorded a video rapping to the song. It was a singing song. Folks say, we gonna shoot a video, cuz, and do all this and all that. I'm looking forward to this shit. I'm damn, this my cousin. He turned on Bro Grave. Let's turn up. What they say, 1 week later or 1 month later, didn't happen on Folks Grave. It never happened. I'm looking like, damn, cuz ass lad. And I'm thinking he for real, because his mama passed and shit. I went to his mama funeral. He ain't even go. I ain't trying to downplay him and shit, but he was at his brother Kenny funeral. That's when I first ever met him and knew he was my cousin. But at the end of the day, I was chopping it up with this nigga every day, all that. The man's never said nothing back or nothing after that. Folks didn't got turned. Hair dyed his hair red, still in Sauce Walker style, then start acting different. So I'm like, oh shit, let him do his thing. I done seen him with a lot of other motherfuckers that he probably barely knew. On Bro Grave, he had just met him, all the niggas he just met. But hey, RP to Flashawn. Flashawn was one of my boys on Bro Grave. Flashawn was really one of those. There was folks right-hand mans. Folks used to look out, hit me up, chop it up with me, all that and shit on Bro Grave. I fuck with Flashawn for sure. Flashawn was definitely a real deal. I fuck with him, folks. I ain't gonna bat, but shit, I guess the shit that Dex did, the shit then came down and shit, I guess it didn't work out right for them, folk, cause shit, he ain't even turned no more, folk. But shit, he could have fucked with me, folk, and shit could have went right. I helped them make Plug Walk. It's a whole thing on the internet right now showing that I helped them make Plug Walk. It was a whole producer. I'm on Twitter. I'm turned. Motherfucker hit me up. Any bigger rappers in Chicago? I'm out here trying to look for somebody to give beats. It's all in the records. Go search it up on Genius. The making a Plug Walk to Genius. He gonna say, I knew a kid named Lil Corn. My name used to be Lil Corn before I changed it to Corn Boss Up. I couldn't keep Lil Corn because I'm not little. I'm tall as hell now. I'm grown as hell. So I had to go with Corn Boss Up. I bossed up on Bro Grave. So he say, I met this kid named Lil Corn, and I asked him who was bigger rappers in the city. He say, Famous Dex, my cousin. I let him know Dex is my cousin. I put the word out for Dex. He sent Rich the Kid the Plug Walk beat. Think about it. If I never told him Dex was my cousin, Plug Walk would never be made. And that was Rich the Kid biggest song. That was bigger than New Freezer, all that. On Bro Grave, go look at the stats. Look at the numbers. And still to this day, Rich the Kid still ain't reached out and said, good looking. Bro still reached out to me. The beat dude, he getting platinum producer hits right now. Folks ass reaching out, say, you the dude who told me who Famous Dex was. It's crazy that these guys can still show love, but the ones that's rapping, they can't reach out and give credit. All that on folks. I don't be wanting none of these niggas fame or none of that. I just be one of these niggas to at least give me my credit. On Folks Grave, I could chase my own motherfucking clout. You see, I'm clouded off making my little videos and shit. I made a way for myself. I don't gotta piggyback off no nigga and none of that shit. And that's why I respect niggas like Reggie, baby, folk. He ain't piggyback off Dex. All these years, AOKD steady wanna beef with cuz. He steady wanna get into it with cuz. You don't see me on the internet beefing with my cousin, folk. Talking about he left me and all that. I could say all that, folks. Real life was talking to me every day, making videos to my song, saying he gonna rap to it and we gonna shoot a video with all the hoes and all that line. I could have got on his ass for that, not being a man in his word, but me, I'm a real G, folks. Bro, I let folks do his thing. You see life ate him up later on down the life. And I ain't really trying to, speak down on folks or nothing. Pray folks get well. And I see him is getting well on bro. Folks went to rehab. He got himself right, all that. That ain't shit to play with on folks. That's a serious matter. But if I was to really do that shit, motherfuckers will look at me a certain way and shit, but I ain't that type of nigga. I just chase my own road like Reggie baby did. We chasing our own road. Ayo, KD steady want to try to piggyback off this nigga. All until this nigga ain't got no clout no more. Now he ain't got no clout no more. You don't hear him talking about him no more. He left and all that. Nope, you don't see that shit, folks. On bro grave, you don't see shit like that. That shit different. But I ain't gonna bap. I got my switch back, folks. I ain't gonna bap. Y'all don't even know that, folks. A lot of people probably be thinking I'm lying. You police and all that. Bro, I got my switch back, folks. This how I got my switch back. I'm driving to the A and shit. I'm riding with 3 pipes. A 10 milli with a switch, a G19, and a G17. These the 3 pipes I got on me right now. I'm riding on bro grade. We driving. You already know what happened. What's good for them? Y'all already know what happened. I was sleeping in the car. It's like every time I get pulled over, I'm sleeping, ain't I, folks? So when I'm sleeping in the car before I wake up, bro ass tired of driving now. We in Kentucky now. I don't even know where the fuck we at, but we in Kentucky. I ain't even know we was in Kentucky. So boom, I take control of the wheel. What's good for them? Hey, send them donations, folks. If y'all want to lock in with me, folks, we turned, folks. I got that shit on my shit. Y'all should see it now. So look, folks, we turned up, folks. We riding and shit. Police get right behind me. Soon as I get in the car, folks, I guess I drive past the police going 80, folks. I go 80, 90 in a 70 lane. So I peeped that I tried to drive past, but this one I didn't really know how to drive. So I hit the brake. You don't supposed to hit the brake real hard, folks. I learned that you just supposed to release your foot off the brake so the car could just keep moving, folks. Because if you don't do that, folks, you know what can happen, folks. They can trace your speed and know how much you going. So now I lift my feet off the brake for a second and let the car just cruise. But back then I ain't know that. So look, I flew past going 90, 80 or something like that. They said I was going 90. My bad, not 80. I'm going 90, folks. Folks get right behind me. But look, I started speeding up fast because I ain't see him, folks. So I tried to get as far as I can fast. But as soon as I seen his car, I had to pull over, folks, because it's like we on a straight shot going on the highway going out of town. So boom, folks pulled me over. He get that, what's wrong? Why you ain't stopped? You know, police get to asking overly questions and shit. They looking at it like, oh, we finna give him a DUI, folks, because they tried to make me take tests. They walk in a straight line. Look, see if the ass can go like this. I did everything right. I'm so sure I did everything right. He still say you are under arrest. So he found all the pipes in the car. He found the switch on the 10 milli. He found the G17. He could not find the G19, folks. The G19 was hidden, but lil' bro like folks might find it, folks. This when they was digging in the car searching. Lil' bro like they gonna find it, folks. I'm telling you, folks. Like yeah, I got in a fight at middle school. They like folks gonna find it on bro grade. Lil' bro let him know where it was. The lil' bro too real. Lil' bro say all these guns mans. Cause they asking who guns in them. Lil' bro say all the guns mans. It almost crushed my heart, folks. Cause this my little brother, folks. I'm older than folks, you know, this my blood little brother. He telling them all the pipes his. And damn, that crushed my heart. Cause now I'm thinking like, damn, lil' bro finna do real time, folks. This a switch right here and there's 2 other pipes. But whole time, y'all, this will shit get real raw. Kentucky is an open to carry state. Kentucky, an open to carry state, folks. Is that God? That gotta be God, folks. It had to been God, folks. Damn, what the fuck? So now they just take the guns and put them inside evidence at this point because we both got locked up. They locked up my brother just for public intoxication. Just because he was in the passenger seat while I supposed to been driving under the influence type shit. So they just locked him up just cause and towed my car. Just cause they wanted to do it. This just shit. Damn, folks. That was not intentional. But look, just cause they wanted to do it, folks, they did that, folks. So they took folks' car. So they took my car. We in jail, folks. I got a cellie. It's 4 people in one cell. My brother, my cellie. Me and my brother in the cell, and there's 2 other dudes. One dude bond only $1,000, folks. So it was $100 for him to walk. I'm in there. I'm racked up at this time, folks. I got all blues on me, so I'm not caring about me being in jail. I know I can get out. So I'm thinking like, damn, I'm racked up right now. I want to help him get out, folks. Have you ever met a guy that acts tough like they for real acting slick? I mean, yeah, folks. Hey, hold on right quick, y'all. I gotta send this load of folks. So look, let me finish the story though. So yeah, man. After that, we all locked up. They gave my brother his bond first. Lil bro bond out. So bro, we ain't got no con stuff. We in Kentucky. I told you we far away from the crib. Folks gotta walk to the telly. He walked to a motel, folks, on bro grave. He had to walk to a motel. Then I finally got let out at midnight. I'm scared to walk. It's over dark outside. I don't know why I'm mad. I'm seeing coyotes and deers running. I call up, bro. I'm scared for the grave. I see animals jumping out the woodworks for. I don't want them to come get me for. I'm seeing coyotes and all that. I'm scared. On folks' grave, I'm walking down a long. Imagine walking down a long road and you see animals running, running in this dark as hell. I'm scared as hell, fo. I'm dead, fo. They finna eat me, fo. Coyotes and all that. They finna eat me. Oh, photo, but they ain't end up eating me, little bro. Like, you scared, man. Walk to this fucking motel. Folks sent me the low to the motel. That bitch could love fire on folks' grave. I told y'all I got money, bro, but at the end of the day, I ain't have it on no cards or nothing. That was the crazy part. I had all my blue cheese and cash on bro day. So look, I go walk to the motel, folk. Why the motel people so stupid, folk? They gave folks the key. They gave folks the key without him paying, folk. I don't know how crazy that day could get. The day was just getting busting. We in the motel, but they got bed bugs, all that in there. That's the bad worst side on folks' grave. Folks give folks the key. He didn't even pay. He got the key and he didn't even pay. He didn't even pay. That's crazy. Imagine doing that. You ain't even pay no money, folks. So we in the motel for the next day come. You know, for them, I feel like I'm itching and shit on bro. I barely want to lay in that bed on folks. Me and folks hot as hell in that bitch bogus, just a motel. So we ended up not even taking the key back to folks. Now this was the day that we need to take our ass to the A-Nap, folks, because we didn't have a minor setback. So now we still need to go to Atlanta, folks. We still trying to get to the A. So now I gotta go pick up my car from the tow truck people, folks. I gotta find out who towed my car. I found out the people who towed my car. Now I gotta go all the way to his LLC establishment. Before I do that, now I need to go back to evidence to pick up the guns. Lil bro, like, don't do that, folks. That's hot as hell, folks. I'm bro, how? How's it hot, bro? This state is open carry, folks. And we got out of jail and we didn't get locked up for the pipe so we could get them back. They ours, basically. So he like, man, all right. So we go to the evidence, folks. I'm in that bitch. The ladies friendly as hell, folks. On bro grave in Kentucky, folks, that's a state that they ain't really got no money, folks. They ain't looking forward to people paying their bonds and stuff because the income out there low as hell. So that's why dude was really locked up with $100 bond and he couldn't get out, folks, because the shit hard out there. It get hard out there. So I'm in that motherfucker tweaking. I'm like, yeah, you know, I'm playing it off. You know, you got to laugh and joke with them and shit. She say he's coming back with the guns now. So I'm like, oh shit, folks came back with the guns. He set them bitches out. They always took in the park. Button still on the back of the pipe, folks. Button still on the back of the pipe. Hey, folks, if you want to ask questions, you got to send a donation, gang. I don't just be answering questions while I'm telling my stories, folks, because we trying to get these stories out. So yeah, folks said set the pipes out, them with the clips out and all that, folks. I ain't gonna bap to you, folks. Button still on the back of the gun. The button still on the back of the pipe, folks. I cannot make this up, folks. Button is still on the back of the pipe. I guess Kentucky didn't know about buttons at the moment. They probably definitely know that because I'm thinking like, bro, this is a switch right here, folks. Do you not know that? So now I'm walking with my gun bag, folks, because I had the bag. I had the gun bag with the gun stashed in the trunk when we was riding because, you know, we going OT, so you need to stash them guns in the trunk somewhere, folks. They ended up finding it. But now we got a gun full of bullets, gun with the gloves in it. This all the shit we use at the range. We got the guns in there. They all taken apart, clips all around that bitch. I slap them all in. I slap them in while we walking towards the whistle name just in case something happen. I'm like, folks, we outside. We walking out here, but at the end of the day, we got 3 pipes on us, folks. We ain't worried about nothing. Long as we got 3 pipes on us, folks, we all swell. So now we moving around this bitch with 3 pipes, folks. Now we swimming out of this bitch with 3 pipes. Ain't nobody gonna mess with us or nothing, folks. So we went all the way to find the dude at the tow truck shit. I look in my car, my $7,000. No, I don't think it was 7K. It was 2K. My $2,000 missing out my car, folks. All blues. I couldn't find out if the tow man took it or the police took it, folk. It was really frustrating. I'm calling all these people trying to get my money, folk. They don't want to tell me who took it, folk. So I'm negative 2,000, folk. It was all in my Louis bag. I had a Louis bag for 1,700. The one that go around you, it was 1,700, folk. It was 2,000 sitting in that bag, folks. Somebody went in there and took my money, folks, and I still never found out who did it, folks. I know it was one of them. It was either the tow truck driver or the police, folks. It had to have been a tow truck driver because he going through my car and he going through the stuff. You know how they going through your stuff, looking at shit. So folks then probably took my 2,000, folks. He up money now. He with his wife and shit, having fun with my fucking 2,000. How? Don't be having fun with my 2,000, boy. You crazy. Don't be grade. But yeah, y'all, I ain't gonna bat. It's crazy for me, folk. There's a lot of stuff that didn't happen, folk. But the hood pranks, when I say hood pranks, I'm talking about like ding dong ditch, throwing eggs, and throwing rocks. Y'all already know about my throwing rock adventure, but y'all know about my throwing eggs adventure on 4th grade. I used to egg all the cars through the block. I used to go outside at 2, 3 in the morning with folks and we walking down the street, egging all the cars. Yoke all on folks' car. Straight yoke all dripping down their car. They finna wake up bad as hell on 4th grade. Car whole egged. Whole car egged. On bro grade, the whole car egg, folk. I ain't gonna bout. That was a crazy situation, folk. They out there egging the cars, folk. They smacking each car with the egg. They pew, pew, pew. I ain't gonna bap. It used to be fun doing the hood pranks, playing ding dong ditch. Definitely was fun. I ain't gonna bap. In the tellies, you ain't really have fun if you went in the hotels, knocking on doors and running into the room, folk. We used to do that faithfully all the time. We knocking on doors, running, going to go have somebody come out their room. They don't even see nobody. They think it's a ghost on 4th grade. That used to be fun as hell. Then playing ding dong ditch in each apartment. We running apartment to apartment. I'm telling you, folk, being a kid is fun, folk. I ain't gonna bap. You ain't gotta deal with all the grown folk shit, the bills. Every time you get paid, you gotta pay a bill and shit. Shit different now. But as a kid, you could be fucked up right now and still having fun. That's cause mommy and daddy gotta take up with all the stress and shit. You having fun. Your life supposed to be easy. The kids' life supposed to be easy. They supposed to just be having fun. Oh, we could play the game anytime we want. Or we could do this anytime we want. Or we could go outside and have fun and run around anytime we want. We could have $0 in our pockets and survive. That shit was fun, bro. I ain't gonna bout. But I ain't gonna. If you ever get hungry, all you have to do is go in the crib. They making dinner at nighttime. You gonna eat. Now, when you stand like how I am now, no female around to cook, on 4th grade, shit real. When you don't know how to cook, boy, it's over with for you. You gotta have a bitch around for I'm telling you, she gonna hit that stove. She gonna mix that shit up on bro grade. Bitch definitely could cook some good meals. That's why you see a lot of niggas out here getting weight on them, folks, cause it's they bitch. She know how to cook. Unless folk them know how to cook, but other than that, it's mainly the bitch, folk. The bitches be knowing how to cook, folk. Gotta get you a bitch that know how to cook, folk. You get real weight on you, folk. On bro grade. That's how motherfuckers get bigger. You feel me? They get to eating good. You could tell when a motherfucker eating good, they getting bigger, the weight getting on them, all that. You ain't just skinny as hell no more, anorexic. You know, motherfuckers be anorexic, skinny as hell and shit. No weight on them and shit. So, you know, shit get different, folks, no? On bro grade. So you gotta stay on top of that all the time to know that's what the fuck you gotta do, for real. But playing ding dong ditch was definitely fun. Knocking door to door was fun as hell. It's just like being in the hood was just fun, bro. I ain't gonna bap. Like, you had to been there for. If you not there, then you was square on 4th grade. If you wasn't there, you was square. Fighting all the time, folk. I ain't gonna bap. Motherfuckers definitely used to fight all the time, folk. That shit just used to be common, folk. Motherfuckers getting jumped. Motherfuckers getting patched up. Just seeing all that shit happen, folk. That's just how that shit end up sometimes. Like, motherfuckers getting patched up and all that. You just gotta watch your back, folk. I ain't gonna bap. I probably been jumped probably like 2-3 times of my lifestyle. And every time I ever got jumped, I'm always still hitting that one person, folk. When you getting jumped, there's 2 things that you need to know and take heed of. Put your back against the wall so you can see, so you nobody can snake you, and keep punching the same person. On bro grave. That one person that you want the most, beat them up and let them just hit you in the back of the head. Cause them hitting you in the back of the head ain't gonna hurt worse than you steady punching folks. Cause every time they punches get harder, your punch is getting harder. He bleeding now. His mouth leaking now. So as long as that one person can feel all your pain, folks, that's all that matters, folks. You won to me. Bro, you ain't run. That was never me. Like, I never liked running, folks. Like, it was really hard for me to ever run from somebody, folks. You would have to really be blowing at me, gang. Like, a person got to really be blowing at me for me to run, folks. Like, I'm not finna just be running from somebody trying to fight me, folks. Because what is I'm scared of a fight, folks? You gonna win, lose, or draw, folks. You can't be scared to stand tall in no fight, folks. Motherfuckers get up on you and all that. You just can't be scared, folks. You got to be a nigga that's ready to throw these. Always got to be a nigga that's ready to throw those, folks. If you not ready to throw those, folks, you got to be a goofy, bro. I ain't gonna bap. You got to be a goofy, folks. My house got raided on 2 occasions, folks. I ain't gonna bap. Your house getting ready to be crazy as hell. They come in your shit, just treating your shit any type of way. Then your ass gotta clean that shit up when they done. They don't give a fuck about cleaning that shit up. They go fuck your shit up for all the shit they looking for. Then they'll leave it as is and just leave that bitch. Like, bro, why the fuck you just came and fuck up my crib, bro? Come clean this shit up. They ain't got no self-respect, folks. I ain't gonna bap. Y'all be thinking the police be out here saving and protecting. Boy, these motherfuckers ain't got no self-respect, folks. I ain't gonna bap. The polices don't be having no self-respect. They be clapping motherfuckers, G. Y'all see what just happened to that police CPD officer, folks? They clapped her. They clapped the CPD officer, folks. And I ain't trying to say I wish that on her and that should have happened to her because she's a woman. But at the end of the day, the police be real life making us fear for our life. We gotta have speed. On bro grave, like, we feel like we gotta have speed. And the reason for that is because lately the police be killing people. So if the police shooting motherfuckers that's innocent and they supposed to be to protect motherfuckers, what the fuck we supposed to think? You feel me? Like, how the fuck we supposed to play the situation? Hell yeah, we gotta defend ourselves, folks. So if somebody end up clapping the police, that's just how this shit end up. They pray for their life. You gonna hurt a motherfucker, G. Motherfuckers gotta high speed and run away and all that and shit from you. Some polices don't even chase you that far no more. Some of these polices out here, they call off the chase immediately because to chase you, you could be put in danger. Like, you real life putting my life in danger, bro. Because at the end of the day, you gonna get up with me and shit not gonna go right, folks. You gonna get up with me and shit not gonna go right. So you need to make sure that everything is on point and all that when y'all teaching they officers. Because they officers get so scary and trembly, they be scared as you. On bro grave, y'all be thinking the police is not scared. These motherfuckers be scared as hell, folk. They going into the line of work, folk. You in war. You just like in the army, folk. But the army, the only hats that people acknowledge. Like, when people catch hats in the army, folk, what's the difference of catching hats in the streets? Would you go say they killing their own? Y'all say these niggas fighting for our country in the army and shit, folk. They still killing motherfuckers. They carry hats. Like my granddaddy, he was a Purple Heart soldier. Rest in peace to my granddaddy. Folks got shot before he done been in war. That mean he didn't call hats on folks. My whole great granddaddy called hats. For them, shit get real, folks. Motherfuckers gotta tap potato nuggets, folks. I'm telling you, folks. Sometimes you gotta tap people tomatoes and leave them splat on concrete, folks. Sometimes you gotta do that, folks. That's the art of war. You feel me? The art of war. A lot of motherfuckers don't be knowing that, but that's definitely the art of war. That shit get real, folks. Like, getting my button back was the best thing that could ever happen to me, folks. On bro grave, like real life. Spanking niggas with button. Shit got real with button on folks' grave. So one thing about me, when my pipe, folk, I never go outside without my pipe, folk. Like, even though I know I could get caught with this motherfucker, I could do real serious time, it's just like, I just can't leave my pipe, folk. My life matter more than me. My life matters more to me than, you feel me, the jail. So you should rather get caught with it than without it, because at the end of the day, having that bitch on you can really save your life. You could run into a situation right now, you ran into a dude that don't like you. It don't even got to be an op. It could just be a random nigga that don't like you. And I don't know a lot of niggas that don't like me because I'm, you popular on the internet. It's kind of hard to know, folks. Like, you don't know who don't like you, folks. Motherfuckers walk up, hey, ain't you corn? Motherfucker could be trying to take me down. You feel me? Motherfuckers could be trying to take me out this shit, folks. And I don't really know, like, so you gotta be on your P's and Q's everywhere you go. You gotta have that bitch on you all the time. I always got that bitch on me, folks, just ready. It don't matter where I'm at, folks, that bitch was always on me, folks. I don't play that shit, folks. Going outside with no pipe. Now, it be niggas out here going outside without they pipe. They play them dangerous games, folks. Then they end up in a situation where they get robbed and somebody up on them. Now you gotta run to the crib, folks. You don't wanna be that nigga that gotta run to the crib to get your pipe, folks. You wanna already have your pipe on you, folks. Just like your ski mask, you gotta wear your ski mask. It has to be on you, folks. You gotta be ready for this one-on-one class, folks. You not ready for this class, folks, if you leave your ski mask or your pipe at the crib, folks. I'm telling you, you not ready for the YN Academy if you are doing that. That is not something that's gonna help you pass a grade or anything like that. That shit gonna help you fail on bro grade. Because once you forget your ski mask, you already failed. The drill off. You can't do the drill. They see your face. You on 4K. Cameras is 4K nowadays. So at the end of the day, you have to wear all black with no logos. You have to wear a ski mask. There's no other way around it now, folks. Or go get you a disguise, folks. Them disguises work better than the ski masks to me, folks. If you could go put fake dreads on your head, or you could go put on a Party City mask, or a wig with curly hair, they'll never know who you is on bro grave. That's an easy disguise, folks. It's like a girl wearing a wig on folks' grave. You don't know she really bald head for real. You think this girl real hair unless you get inside her head and look at her scalp. You gonna think this girl real hair on folks' grave. So yeah, she got long hair whole time. She bald. You thinking she out a lot of females league whole time she in they league. She in they lane on folks' grave. So you gotta look at it like that. For you disguise yourself as somebody just like playing Hitman. Folks' grade, you disguise yourself as a motherfucker. Still got the barcode in the back of your head, but at the end of the day, motherfuckers can't recognize you, folks. The only way they can recognize you is if they get too close and they just studying you. You don't never supposed to let them too close to study you. You gotta move incognito on bro grave. You gotta move swiftly. You gotta get through there and shit. Don't let them see you, folks. It's always a strategy. You always got to go through a strategy, folks, when you out here moving, folks. And when you go through that strategy, folks, that's when everything gonna work better for you. The strategy always gonna work better for you long as you use it to your advantage. On bro, always use stuff to your advantage, folks. Because this motherfuckers out here snitching. Don't never tell nobody what you doing. No matter what you do in the streets, folks, do not tell people, folks. Always keep shit to yourself, folks. You feel like this your 10-year man's, you want to tell him that you caught a hat, he gonna tell on you, folks. I'm sorry, folks. If a person asks you too many questions, he gonna tell on you, folks. That's how you gonna always know if a person gonna tell on you. The way he reacts to certain shit, and if he talk too much on bro grave, he gonna tell on you, folks. So sometimes you gotta test a motherfucker, folks, before you. If you ever caught a hat and you wanna tell your homie, folks, test his ass, folks. See if he gonna bitch up a what's the name, lie. Make up a lie one day and say, hey, folks, I did this. See how folks react to it. Because if folks do actually tell that you say you caught a hat and you really didn't catch the hat yet, he could go tell on you and you ain't really catch the hat, so he look goofy. So that's a way you could test him out. You could lie and tell him you did something, folks. That's how a lot of y'all need to be. Y'all need to lie and tell y'all homie y'all did something and see if they gonna go tell before you do it. So now that you didn't do it, you ain't got to do it no more because they didn't told. On bro, you're not going to go to jail for it because it didn't really happen, folks. But you going to know that these boys going to tell on you, folks. That's how you going to know, folks. That's a decent way for you to find out. So if you curious right now, go ask your homie, yo. On bro, go ask your homie right now. You going to find out. It's going to work out best for you. I'm telling you, folks. These methods and lessons that I be giving out, folks, they work out best for you, folks. They ain't going to steer you in the wrong direction or nothing. But if you want to find out if somebody going to tell on you, you better take these motherfucking lessons right. Oh, folks' grade. That shit ain't thorough. My motherfucking license finna get expired on the 30th, folks. My motherfucking birthday on the 30th, too, on bro grade. Y'all know I'm finna turn 28. I'm 27 right now. I lived a long-ass life. if your ass ain't make it to 27 or 20 yet, I need you to understand and know if you out here playing dangerous in these streets, folk, be like me, folk, and survive that shit, folk. You might run into situations where niggas trying to rob you, niggas trying to steal, niggas blowing at you, niggas just trying to backdoor you in any situation. Always stay on point, G. Stay on point. Your P's and Q's always gotta be on ready mode, folks. You always gotta be in ready mode, folks. Like, you always gonna be on point. Say if you go to a party right now, folks, it's a lot of motherfuckers in the party. Your ass need to have your instincts high on bro grade. You need to be watching this nigga, this nigga, this nigga, that nigga, that nigga. I know you in this bitch trying to enjoy your time, get drunk. Don't overdo it, folks. Don't always overdo it, folks. You should always want to get drunk in a comfort zone in your own home or some shit, folks. Like, I never want to get over fucked up that I'm not at my crib. Like, if I'm not at folks' crib or I'm not at my crib, I don't want to over get fucked up. Anything can happen to me in this party. Anything can happen to me at the club. You want to wait till you in a comfort zone of your own area. Because if you not in your own area comfortable, folk, I'm telling you, folk, it's going to get rubbed the wrong way for you, folk. That's how motherfuckers end up in situations where they... Man, look, where they getting their dreads cut off their head and they doing all type of crazy shit. Remember what happened to them? Shit be real, folks. I'm telling you, shit can happen like that, folks. You don't want them situations to happen to you, so you want to always be on your P's and Q's. So if you think somebody gonna try to rob you, folks, always have your gun on point, folks. Niggas be trying to rob, folks. You gotta just know that, folks. Like, that's why I wouldn't recommend nobody to trade guns. If you don't have a felony right now, go the right legal way and get you a FOID card. Or if your state open carry, all you need is an ID for your state. Go ahead and buy you a firearm. Keep buying firearms. If you in the A or something like that, they got pawn shops where you could trade your gun in and get another pipe, or you could sell your gun to the pawn shop. In Chicago, we don't got shit like that, folks. It's not an open carry state, so they don't like guns. Like the police, when they pull you over, they looking for straight guns. They don't care about the weed. They don't care about this. They don't care about that. They worry about the guns. When you in Atlanta or something, they worried about the weed and all that and shit. They don't care about the guns because it's an open carry state. So it's like, with this world, you got to choose which one you want. LA, guns illegal, weed legal. Chicago, guns illegal, weed legal. So it's like backwards, folks. Like, you got to choose which one you want. You either want the legal gun route or you want the weed. You can't get both. You can't get a medical cannabis card for a dispensary, and you can't get a FOIA card at the same time. Y'all ain't know that, did y'all? So you gotta really choose which one you want. You wanna get high all your life at dispensaries, or you wanna be able to carry a pipe all your life and save your life. That's a real easy thing to think of, folks, because at the end of the day, you know what I'm going with. I'm going with the pipe on fourth grade. Pipe over that, boy, that's my life. Your life can get taken, folks. That weed just gonna get you half of the moment, folks. Yeah, you gotta take that into consideration, folks. Use your mind, folks. Your mind, you gotta train your mind to think the right way, folks. If you don't train your mind to think the right way, you're going to always think the wrong way. So yeah, folks. I hopefully hope that I taught y'all a lot of good ass shit off my lives. I'll be real like trying to, put that knowledge in y'all head so y'all can know, like, this the right thing to do and this the wrong thing to do. Cause a lot of motherfuckers ain't tell me that shit growing up, folks. I ain't gonna back. Motherfuckers ain't tell me this is the right thing and this the wrong thing. I'm doing all type of crazy shit. I have to learn on my mistakes. I'm steady getting caught by the police. I'm steady going to court, going to jail. Like, I ain't gonna back. Going to court gets tiresome, folks. If you ever in them situations fighting cases, folks, I'm telling you, that shit gonna get tiresome, folks. Court day this day. Court day this day, court day that day. It's just court day after court day, folks. Now, the days you want to have fun and shit, you got to be thinking about going to court, folks. So that's why I just hate the shit. Like, just don't get in trouble, folks. That's why y'all always see me in the crib, folks, because I don't want to keep getting in trouble, folks. I'm damn near unk age, folks. I ain't trying to keep getting in trouble, folks. It be people locked up. Old man, gang. Like, I be locked up with a dude with gray beards on folks' gray hair. Folks don't be like, when I get out of here, I'm going, man, bro, you old. What is you talking about? You old as hell. When you get out, talk about when you get out of here, folks. You be lucky if you do get out this bitch, folks. Because you old as hell in this motherfucker eating this jail food, slow motion and shit. Like, come on, bro. I'm not, nah, folks. When you go to jail, that's what you think about. Cause you locked up around all these niggas. You got the little dudes, the medium dudes, and you got the unks and the old heads. You see a lot of old heads in that bitch, and they be wondering like, bro, why is you in here? What is you doing? You shoplifting? It be people in that bitch for molestation, all type of shit. I be locked up with all type of weirdos. Before I go into jail, they already yelling, for I'm ready to crease dude as soon as I go in jail. Like, bro, calm down, fo. You just in a facility being held against your will, bro. Dang. They be in there acting like they getting killed, fo. That shit be pissing me off before I go in that bitch. Especially since I don't even want to be in this bitch. I'm already mad. I gotta go in this bitch and hear people yelling. Hearing slow retarded girls in that bitch. Let me out! Let me out! And I'm thinking like, bitch, you're the reason why you're in here, folks. At the end of the day, folks, whatever the fuck shit you did and you got caught doing, you in here. I done seen girls in that bitch crying over a $300 ticket. Like, bitch, pay your fucking bond and get the fuck out of jail. You have a fucking traffic case. I'm in this bitch for a fucking a pipe or something. You in this bitch for a fucking traffic ticket and you crying. What the fuck, man? This shit is crazy. Jail ain't made for everybody, bro. It really ain't made for nobody, folks. Cause it's like you just stuck inside a place you can't get no breath of fresh air. You in this bitch with all these hard legs running around this bitch all day long. Niggas just walking in circles. The shit boring as hell, folks. You in jail just walking in circles around the whole jail. Or sometimes you would want to do push-ups. Every jail different though, folks. Some jails got bad food, some got good food. Bro, if you ever get locked up in Indiana, they have good food. You feel me? Cook County, I don't know if they got good food. I ain't never been locked up in Cook County. I got locked up and locked out, unlocked. On Fool's Grade, they booked me and booked me out on Bro Grade. I didn't see the day of light in that bitch. Them niggas in that bitch weren't finna see me. They was finna get that corn, fool. I watch your TikToks and all. Man, they was finna be getting all that, folks. I'm known in the city, folks. On Bro Grave, I get locked up. People might be at my taco. People might be trying to get an autograph in jail. All type of shit, folks. I don't know. I just know anybody, move wrong, folks, they getting creased. On Fool's Grade, they just had like some pants. You gotta iron them bitches. They gonna get creased. On Fool's Grade, any motherfucker thinking about playing with me or thinking this shit sweet and all that, they ass getting creased up. That's just how this shit go, folks. Can't let nobody play with us in this shit, folks. You gotta real like be on top of your game, folks. Because if anybody think about playing with you, folks, you gotta put belt to ass on Fool's Grade. Real like belt to ass, folks. Hey, what y'all on though? What's the word, folks? How y'all coming, folks? Who on here, folks? Say what's up. Who on here? Say what's up, folks. Cause I'm thinking I'm forgetting something right now, bro. I don't like when I be forgetting shit. I pretty much touched all my bases, folks. But I feel like I'm missing something, folks. I'm missing something, folks, cause I ain't gonna bap. A nigga be, dressing up. Yeah. I ain't gonna bap. It's another thing I wanna speak on. Dressing up your pipe. Dressing up your pipe to your liking is not being a gun model. I don't know why people think dressing up your pipe being a gun model, because everything on my pipe I'm gonna use. I use the flashlight, the old light, or the solo flash. Whatever which one I use, it don't matter. I always use my attachments, folks. Some people be like, you would never get a chance to get the attachments. Man, look. Don't listen to them people, folks. I get a chance to use my attachments, folks. On Bro Grade, I turn the beam on. I turn the flashlight on. So if I'm hawking somebody down in this nighttime, I'm turning my flashlight on. I feel like a flashlight is another distraction, folks. Cause say if you flash the light in somebody's face, they gotta do this and shit. You feel me? They eyes. They ain't gonna be able to see you, folks. So say if you going against a dude with a naked gun versus your dressed up gun. All he got is the G-Lock that just blowing. You got a flashlight, you could blind his eyes. He get the blowing, he don't know what he blowing that for. She could be real, folks. I'm telling you, that shit come in handy, folks. Then the grip, you not gonna go wrong with the grip, folks. I'm telling you, that grip get off. You ain't gonna go wrong with the grip, folks. You gotta rock with the grip, folks. The grip, I'll rock with the grip if I was y'all, folks. The grip be real life doing the job, folks. It help you hold the gun right. Sometimes if the gun don't feel right in your hand, the grip be making it feel better, folks. Like, I'll rock with the grip, folks. I ain't gonna bap to you. I like the grip, folks. Y'all need to go ahead and invest in y'all a grip, folks. Them grips work out thorough. They get the job done, folks. Go ahead and get you a grip, folks. Get the job done. Who all in here, though? What's up? What's the word, folks? What's the word? What's the word? Y'all got to stay away from 3D printed switches too, folks. I ain't gonna back, folks. Them 3D printed switches ain't getting the job done, folks. I mean, it's good to sell because people don't know how to get buttons. So it's good to sell them, folks. I ain't gonna back to y'all. So anybody think about making 3D printed switches, make sure you use them to sell, folks. Don't use those, folks. They gonna melt off the back, folks. And you don't want your stuff to melt off the back, folks. I'm telling you, folks, it could put you in a sticky situation, folks. Especially if you in a bang out and your stuff melt off like that. I'm telling you, you're not gonna want that to happen. So make sure you always, you know, put the button on. Make sure you always put the metal buttons on in the incognito. I don't really like the incognito though, because sometimes it don't get off the way you want it to. The metal buttons, which I call the BBL buttons because they poke out, I like those the best. I ain't gonna bap. The metal buttons is the best, folks. The auto sears is made for ARs and stuff like that, so you ain't really gotta say something about the auto sears. That's made for ARs and shit, so. On Bro Grave, I definitely had a drop pen before. Nah, look, I had a gun plug and shit where he could get access to any pipe, basically. So I just bag from him for like 9 to a G. That's all I spend, 8 to a G. In that range, 800, 900 to a G. So if I was to go spend 900 right now, I could come up with a G17 or a G19 right now, up that bitch on camera. On Foes Grade, like I could go to my plug and get all that shit. My plug can get you access to anything. Basically, that's something that you need in the streets. If you in the streets and you can't go inside a real gun store, you're gonna have to get a gun plug, folks. A gun plug is somebody that could basically get you access to firearms. Like basically, a gun plug could go in the store for you and get a gun. It's motherfuckers that out here, you could go in the store and get them a gun, but they gonna want like 300 or 400. So if you paying, say if they go in the store and a 10 milli 500, you still gotta hit him with 300-400, so you finna still come out of $900 or $800 because you need to hit folks' hand. He going in there for you. That's your plug. You gotta hit his hand. He getting paid to do this. He not finna just do it for you for free, especially not on his name. You feel me? And some people, they just got so many people that they could just get it from. So, you know, having a plug is definitely useful, folks. A lot of people don't got plugs, folks, because they not really in the streets and they don't really like got a name out there. Like if you in the streets and you got a name and people rock with you off you being in the streets, folks, you will have a plug, folks. Trust me. The plug will find you. Fuck you finding the plug. The plug will find you. If you that guy, you him, they gonna find you on Foes Grave. And that shit gonna work out for you the best way, folks. You gonna be able to tap a nugget how you want to. You could get any Glock. I'm telling you, if they could go in the store, folks, you getting any gun, bro. You getting Drakes, Minis, all that. For them, you getting all that, folks. Just off a plug, folks. So just take that into consideration. That's what you need to find is a plug, folks. Foes Grade, go find you a gun plug that can help you get through this shit, or go the legal route and go inside the store yourself and get all the pipes so you can have damn near 10 pipes right now off your name. Bro, you ain't gonna be able to go to jail for it or nothing, folks. Long as you doing the right thing with it, you abiding by the law and the rules, you ain't gonna be able to go to jail for it, folks. I'm telling you, folks, on Bro Grade. Y'all need to take this into consideration, folks. Go do it the legal way or the illegal way. However way you do it, folks, it don't matter, folks. You all fine and dandy. You decent, you good, you swell. You ain't got nothing to worry about on Foes Grave. So all y'all need to take all this shit that I tell y'all to consideration, folks, because it's going to help you in the long run, folks. And that's all I'm here to do is to help you in the long run, folks. I'm not trying to beat you out your money. I ain't trying to do none of that. I'm just trying to make sure that you know the right thing to do. Cause a lot of people out here doing the wrong thing and they not learning off no mistakes and none of that. And I don't want nobody to make those mistakes because I already did. And I just want the younger youth to learn and be like, oh yeah, fo, I'm not doing that. Unc did that. I remember Unc said he did that. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that, fo. I'm not finna, you feel me? I'm gonna eat the switch this time, fo. I'm not finna just get pulled over with the switch on bro grade. I gotta get rid of this switch one way or another on bro. So that's how you gotta think about all these situations, fo. But I done chopped it up with y'all long enough today on Folks Grade. We an hour in this bitch, fo. Y'all know how we do it on B grade. Just make sure you come tomorrow and all that, you check in and all that, cause I'm gonna always be live, folk. And if you really rock with me, folk, subscribe to my YouTube, all that on Bro Grade. Y'all already know how the fuck I'm coming. And remember, you could do anything you put your mind to. Don't forget that.